All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. The Detroit Lions are about to upset the San Francisco 49ers in just a couple of days. And folks, the Detroit Lions are such a good team. And I'm so glad people have finally woken up to the legitimacy of the Detroit Lions. Folks, the Detroit Lions are one of the best offenses in the National Football League, all right? They're fifth in total points. They're third in total yards, and they scored the third most touchdowns in the regular season. And all year we heard on this channel or on TV or on the radio, I don't know if I want to buy into the Lions hype. The Lions can win the NFC North, but they have to still win a playoff game. They took down the Rams with Stafford. Oh, Matthew Stafford. Yeah. The former Lions legend quarterback from however many years ago. All that week, I heard he was going to come into Ford Field in the first Lions home playoff game since the establishment of that freaking stadium. The team that hasn't made the playoffs in so long, the team that hasn't won the NFC North in so long. I heard that he was going to come onto your home turf and win because the writing was on the wall. What happened? He didn't. What happened the next week? They didn't win. Baker Mayfield, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they fell short. And all of a sudden, the 12-win Detroit Lions. Yes, they're on the road against San Francisco, whatever. We'll talk about that in a second. You are one win away, folks. The Detroit Lions are one win away from being in the freaking Super Bowl. I mean, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. All right, so welcome back to the channel. Obviously, we're talking Detroit Lions in today's video, but before we do, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Lions fans, we've been posting a ton of Lions content all season, all playoffs. It's going to continue. If you could try and get this video to 500 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. So this game's going to be awesome, man. I cannot wait. We got Sunday slate cleared up. It's conference championship weekend. And it looks like Deebo Samuel's going to play. And what's crazy is a lot of the nation seems to finally be opening their eyes to the Detroit Lions and their legitimacy. And I will say this, and I know it sounds so obvious. It really does. But folks, I think the Detroit Lions are going to win, as we alluded to earlier on in the video. I think they're going to make more plays than San Francisco. All right. And all season, here's what I heard. Pass rush. The Lions don't have a good pass rush outside of Aiden Hutchinson. The Lions don't have a good secondary. You know, they don't have a good secondary in general. Cam Sutton's overrated. CJ Gardner-Johnson was injured for most of the season. I guess Brian Branch doesn't exist. It's crazy. You know, last week, like, their leading rusher was a rookie, Jahmyr Gibbs. Their leading receiver or receptions, rookie, Sam Laporta. The leading tackler, rookie, Brian Branch. These guys are making plays, and I have a really good statistic here. The Detroit Lions, because everybody's concerned, or everybody was concerned, and you know what? It's rightfully so. This is a very early on in the Detroit Lions' long-term reign, right? This is a team 1 year ago. They were 1-6 almost halfway through the season. They finished 9-8, and everybody's thinking, all right, and I'm not talking about Lions fans here. Everybody's thinking, all right, you know what? Detroit is going to be legit next season, but they still have to learn how to win, right? The Detroit Lions have allowed a passer rating of just 47.8 in close and late situations since the 2022 season. Where does that rank in the National Football League? Oh my goodness, I am so glad you asked. That is by far number one in the National Football League. These guys, we can sit here and nitpick players. We can sit here and nitpick positional groups, and I'm talking defensively. But what do? It's been tested, time and tested. They make plays. Brian Branch makes plays. Aiden Hutchinson makes plays. Alex Anzalone makes plays. Cam Sutton makes plays. You can mention any player on the Detroit Lions defense. They make plays when they need to. And my favorite statistic is, oh my goodness, man, the Lions pass defense is not good. Their secondary is not good, right? Kirby Joseph doesn't exist. Cam Sutton's overrated, overrated. Brian Branch is a rookie, whatever. They gave up 400 yards in the last two games. Through two playoff games, they have given up over 800 yards in total defensively. Oh, well, what happened in those two games? Checks notes. Oh, they won. The Detroit Lions won both of those games. They're stepping up in the red zone. We saw that especially in the Los Angeles Rams game. I still hate calling them the Los Angeles Rams. Come on, man. It's neither here nor there. And here's another fun fact to back up. You know what? I'll reiterate it. The Lions have allowed a passer rating of just 47.8 in close and late situations since the 2022 season. That is by far the best in the National Football League. All right, so here's another fun fact. Brock Purdy. And this had, and by the way, if any Niners fans watching, I'm not slandering San Francisco in any way, shape, or form here. I love the Brock Purdy story. All right, maybe this isn't the time and place to say that on a Detroit Lions hype video, but Brock Purdy has just a 75.5 passer rating in late and close game situations since the 2022 season. Where does that rank among qualified quarterbacks? Man, you guys are asking great questions today. That's 10th worst in the league. That's 10th worst in the league. My Green Bay Packers, and I'm so sorry. I actually am really sorry to all my Detroit Lions fans that I bring up that I'm a Packers fan in every freaking Detroit Lions video. But last week, the writing was clearly on the wall. Who was the better team? It was the Green Bay Packers, and I don't even think that's biased. Guys, if the Packers stopped making plays in the final 6 minutes of the game, and that's why we're bringing up the passer rating allowed from the Detroit Lions defense, because they don't have that issue. Yes, some of these games are too close for comfort. I'm more so talking about the regular season, because in the playoffs, who gives a rat's ass? Who gives a rat's ass of the final score outside of, or how close the final score was? Total yards. The Detroit Lions don't turn the ball over. They have a great quarterback, Jared Goff. They run the ball well. They're loaded receiving-wise, which is funny and ironic because everybody, non-Lions fans, were concerned about the Lions receiving core heading into this season. Marvin Jones isn't even a part of this team anymore. Come on, folks. And once again, not talking to Lions fans here. The Packers stopped making plays and the Niners made plays. And that is not an issue for the Detroit Lions. And everybody's concerned about the pass rush. So, yes, I need the pass rush to be prevalent or prominent or whatever the hell the word is. I'm no scholar, right? Aiden Hutchinson is on a frickin' tear, and everybody's concerned, Trent Williams in the offensive line. Well, here's the thing, folks. The Niners don't even have that good of an offensive line. Their weapons are CMC, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and obviously Brock Purdy can throw the football coherently. According to PFF, Colton, the right tackle for the Niners, right? He was responsible for 9 sacks and 47 pressures during the regular season. That was tied for the 4th most amongst offensive tackles. Their center accounted for 2 sacks and 29 pressures. Their left guard, Aaron Banks, gave up 23 pressures, but no sacks. Here's a fact. All 3 players earned subpar PFF pass blocking grades as well. They're getting beat more than the statistics show. That's kind of the point I'm trying to illustrate here. And we know, because this is the conference championship game, that the Lions have a fighting chance. But, folks, the Lions are going to win this football game. All right? And I'm not just hyping you up, right? I'm not just hyping you up. All right, that's it for today's rant. We'll get back to you another video before Sunday's kickoff. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Most important, let's hear it in the comments. Let's hear it in the comments, man. Let's get hype, because I know you guys are hype. That's it. Peace. Have a good weekend.